Hello friends and welcome back to Picture Astrology. In today's video we will talk about the effects of Jupiter in the 8th house for Taurus ascendant horoscope. So when you have Taurus, which is the number 2 sign, as the rising sign in the horoscope, the 8th house falls in the Sagittarius sign, which is the 9th sign of the zodiac, and that is the own sign of Jupiter as well. However, this position is very tricky because number one, Jupiter is in the 8th house, and 8th house is full of mystery. Decoding anything in this house is very difficult. And secondly, Jupiter plays a dual role or dual character for a Taurus ascendant horoscope. We will see what the dual role is, and we'll also see how we can solve this mystery in next few minutes. So before we begin our analysis, let's quickly take a look at all the areas of horoscope that this placement of Jupiter will affect. So first of all, Jupiter is in the 8th house. So 8th house areas such as your longevity, your lifespan, other people's money, how you behave with other people, that all will be affected. Jupiter is also Lord of Pisces sign, which falls into the 11th house, and this is an all important house of your gains, your social circle, your friends. Jupiter has special aspect in Vedic astrology. So first aspect will be the 7th aspect right across to the 2nd house. So 2nd house matter of money which you accumulate in life, or your wealth, your family, your speech. Jupiter will have 5th house effect again on 11th house, which we have already talked about, and it will have a 9th aspect on the 4th house. So 4th house will imply things like your mother, relationship with your mother, your education, your house, your immovable properties, etc. So for a quick reference, let's put all of these areas right here. Now let's again have a quick look at why placement of Jupiter or interpretation of Jupiter in this position is such a mystery. See, Jupiter, apart from being in the 8th house, which is full of all kind of unspeakable things, plays a dual role, meaning naturally the natural tendency of Jupiter is of a benefic, but when it is a Taurus ascendant horoscope, Jupiter is the Lord of 8th house and 11th house. And because of the lordship of 8th and 11th, Jupiter becomes functionally malefic. So you have a double jeopardy. Naturally it's a benefic planet, but functionally it's a malefic. And it is placed in its own sign, but in a very negative house of 8th house. So how does this contradictory things balances each other out? And many people make mistakes in blending these two opposite characteristics. So let's begin by each of the areas. So let's first talk about money and wealth, because Jupiter is Lord of 11th house, which shows gains and money. It aspects the 2nd house, which is also related to money, and it is placed in the 8th house, which is other people's money. So first of all, 11th house is the money which you gain from your profession, and the Lord of that being in the 8th house of sudden events. See, 8th house does not signify a constant steady flow. It signifies something which happens in spurts or suddenly. But Jupiter is well placed because Jupiter is in the 9th sign, which is its own sign. So what it shows is that gains from your profession could be in sudden spurts. People with this placement do very well or make money in unexpected way, or in a way which nobody initially thought of, or in sudden spurts. Now this could mean many things. Now with this placement, if you have 5th house very strong, then it could mean good gains from share market because it's sudden money. It could also mean that you get some inheritance. Somebody gives a large property to you. It is also possible given 9th house is well placed. It can also mean that 8th house is other people's money, that you do something by using other people's money. You utilize other people's money or pool money in a way that you further invest and gain profits out of it. So some of the greatest share investors have also this kind of placement, but with a big caveat. Okay, remember, this position can make you lose money also because 11th lord is in the 8th house. If this is afflicted, you stand the danger of losing the money as well, because 8th house shows all kind of losses and sudden losses as well. So it definitely shows that money from profession could be in spurts or in unexpected ways. Now Jupiter has an aspect on the 2nd house. 2nd house is your wealth. 8th house lord Jupiter in the 8th, from the 8th house when aspects the 2nd, it shows that to accumulate wealth you will have to be very patient and also be ready to work hard. See, it's the lord of 8th house. 11th house lord aspecting the 2nd house is good for money, but this lord is being placed in 8th house shows that the money will be accumulated only through hard work and patience. There could be sudden gains, yes, but those sudden gains will not always happen very quickly. You will have to wait, you will have to probably go through 1 or 2 failed efforts or frustration, and then you will succeed. Because it is the lord of 8th house, it will definitely show its effects. But again, since it is well placed, this is the sign of Sagittarius, Jupiter's own sign. So if there are other supporting factors, it does show that you will be able to accumulate money. However, patience will always remain the key. Now, 2nd is also the house of your family in which you are born and your speech. Now, Jupiter, as you know, is a planet which signifies pride in your family. So when this planet aspect the 2nd house, what it shows is a person always speak highly towards their family. They are always proud of their family. Also, they generally have a large family, large number of siblings, or they probably live in joint family in Eastern cultures, where your cousins and others live with you. And in many times they support their large family financially also. So what can happen is they can earn good money from the profession, but they will have to spend that money in supporting their family. And because of the good placement of Jupiter, they do it happily. They could be like a single or sole supportive member, or at least a very important supplier to their large family. And in any case, because Jupiter is in the 8th house deals with other people's money and also with your, it shows your spouse's family as well. So your spouse's family will also be large generally, and you will also be supportive to them. Generally, when you have this Jupiter here, a person is always very supportive of others financially or any kind of social help. They're always willing to do that. Now Jupiter has an aspect on the 4th house as well. 4th house shows your education, especially the formal education is shown by the 4th house, but higher education or deeper knowledge is displayed by the 9th house. So the placement of Jupiter is very good from the 4th house, which shows that the person is very likely to get a good formal education, graduation and other stuff, and they will also be very respectful towards the education. However, it is adversely placed from the 9th. You see, it is one place behind the 9th house, which is called 12th from 9th house. So this might show indication that a person might want, or person wanted to pursue even higher studies, even go for like post graduation or doctorate, or further research, but because of other situations in life they have to postpone or delay their higher studies. So what it shows is, it shows good formal study, but for higher education, and by higher education I mean something like PhD or doctorate or post graduation, for those kind of studies they might have to delay it a bit. Now 4th house also shows your mother, and Jupiter's aspect here shows that you are always very well disposed towards your mother. You have great respect for your mother, and you try to help her throughout your life. So this position is actually good in respect to any of the 4th house related areas. Now one more area which must be considered is in the 2nd house. What you see is your food habits. So Jupiter being in the 8th house tend to give a sweet tooth to these people. They love food which easily increases fat in the body, and if you see fat is increasing in your body and you have this placement, you must start taking precaution, because of this placement the increase in fat can spiral. It can suddenly increase. You gain slowly, you start slowly gaining fat, and then suddenly, before you know, you are really overweight, and you can get some medical complications because of this increased fat in your body as well. So my dear friend, this was my quick analysis of Jupiter in the 8th house in Sagittarius for Taurus ascendant. I hope you liked it. Please do like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Bye bye.